hold on, I have to turn on the light. That doesn't help much at all. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Hey, hi, welcome to the Wicked Kitchen. I'm Justin. Today, we're going to be making, I forgot what I wrote on the title screen for the exact dish that we're making, but I believe, sorry, I'm just fixing my light here. Right, okay. There you go. I'm perfectly lit now. Making sweet potato latkes, which are potato pancakes. There's a million names for them. I prefer latkes because that sounds better. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it with some chicken, a nice maple hot sauce, and a poached egg to make kind of an eggs Benedict-y sort of thing. That's the goal. That's the hope. So let's get started. Let me see if my technology will work with me tonight. Seems like it doesn't want to. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay. Um, so we're going to start off by peeling these two sweet potatoes. There we go. So just go. And any of these little like dead spots or gross bits, we're just going to kind of keep shaving away until we get to not a gross bit. And if not, I'll cut that bit out. Oh, so big news. This Saturday. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I make the big announcement, let me show you around the new space that we have. You'll see at our bottom of the screen, which is there, we have our new lower third. We've always had that. Up in the corner over here, we have our new follower goal. So the goal is to hit 50 followers by mid-June. There's a specific day, and I can't remember that specific day. Whatever 30-something days is from now, I want to hit 50 followers and become a Twitch affiliate. And then also we have the, in the corner, I'm going to move the Winnie the Pooh mug out of the way. In the other corner, if anyone follows tonight or any of that, any of the alerts that Twitch has is going to pop up in the other corner just to give you guys a new lay of the land because I became tech savvy over the weekend. So the big announcement, the huge announcement, gigantic announcement. Saturday, we are going to have our first outdoor stream. Yeah. Some of the parts I still need for that are haven't been delivered yet. But yeah, we're going to do our first outdoor stream. It's going to be out in my garage where we're going to be grilling. It's going to be kind of a test stream, but also hopefully it works so we could do it more often. And then Sunday, there's going to be another stream with a special guest and we're going to be making chicken wings and mozzarella sticks as like a big fight night sort of thing because there is a wrestling pay-per-view because I am a wrestling lover. I love it. It's so fun. It's so weird. And also men in very tight clothing. But also, they're so damn acrobatic. How is everyone else doing? How was your weekend? I know sweet potato peeling might not be the most exciting thing. That's why I'm asking you guys about yourselves. How goes it? Okay, so we have those done. I'm gonna try to be. You've got kitties. Oh boy, um, mine broke a lamp today because she was excited to see me and jumped off the couch and hit our lamp and busted it. I'm gonna try to use this as my garbage bowl, like Rachel Ray. So when we hit our magical number of 50 followers on here and become a Twitch affiliate, we have some special things that are going to happen once that happens, that we've been working on behind the scenes. Ooh. Okay. So we're going to grate our potatoes. Be very careful with this. You can completely cut a finger, and it's not fun. I'm going to give ourselves a better chance of success by lopping off this end. So we have a nice, flat, smooth surface to start with. Normally, I have a cut-resistant glove that I use, but I haven't found it yet, so I'm just going to be extra careful when doing this. Oh, if you missed the last stream, I believe it's still on Twitch. If not, it's going to be on our YouTube. I made poutine, which is like, it's cheese and gravy fries, but cheese curds. And then I also made, tried to make, it was a little unsuccessful, maple cream, which is basically heating up maple syrup until it kind of crystallizes and then adding as much air into it as you can until it becomes like a peanut butter consistency. It didn't quite work, but, you know, I don't recipe test. So that's kind of bound to happen. Some failure is bound to happen. I'm also going to try out rating another stream tonight. I think that's our next, like, in me becoming a successful Twitch person, streamer, personality, whatever it's really called. I was told rating is a really good thing. And one of the people who I happen to enjoy as a person started streaming a couple minutes after me, so I'm hoping that I will end before they do so we can raid their stream. I don't exactly know what it does, but I know it's good. So we're going to do that. Just try to get this last bit. It's just me in the house tonight because my family doesn't like sweet potatoes. So they're like, oh, that's what you're making? Goodbye. So it's just me and my cats and my dog tonight. And that's really all you need. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop grading this one because it's only that little bit, and I'm not comfortable with continuing with that one because I've cut many a knuckle on these. This one is at least sharp, so I'm not too worried about it. It's the old dull ones I have to be wary of, because those will mess you up. Those are out for blood. Any dull thing really is, because you got to put a lot of force into it to actually like make it work. So bad things can happen when you try to force things. Also, if you guys have any suggestions or tips, um, like when I should stream, like a time or a day that works better than others, um, drop it in the chat because I want to know. Because there's not really a good YouTube. There's not like a good help section on YouTube for Twitch cooking streams. There's a million and one helpful hints for Twitch gaming, but gaming and cooking on Twitch are two entirely different things. So there's not much help. It's a lot of, if your viewers aren't, if you don't have a ton of viewers, try switching up games. And I can't really do that. The laptop I use can barely play Minecraft. So I can only imagine what would happen if I tried to play any other games. You might hear it in the background. There's a loud whirring, and that is from my laptop. Genuinely, if I did something like with that needed a lot of computer power, I would probably levitate with my laptop because it's that the fans spin that fast. Okay. I think that's enough sweet potato for our purposes. So there we go. Just going to pile that in. And I'm going to grab a bowl. There we go. Move this off the ledge a little bit. There we go. Okay. So we have that. Move that away. Just kind of trying to clean up a little bit as I go. Oh, so for Saturday, I don't quite know what I'm going to stream yet. But it's going to have something to do with grilling because we're going to be outside. I don't know how great it's going to be, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, so we have to wring some of the water out of this. The best way to do that would be, normally some cheesecloth would be great, because you could squeeze it and it'll work out good enough. But for our purposes, I'm going to try to put some in our strainer here, and or no, maybe I'm not. I lied. going to put it in this paper towel, and I'm going to kind of wring out this bit by bit. If you had a salad spinner, that would be that would be like the best tool for this. But I don't have one. So we're just trying to get out these juices. Well, not juices. This sweet potato water that we have going on here. Yeah, there's just a lot of residual moisture in that, and we're going to try to get as much as we can out before we go ahead and shape it into our patties. I'm not worried about breaking the sweet potato at all. I'm just trying to get as much of the water out as I can. This is a great way to work on your anger issues by squeezing this. You could also salt it a little, and it'll release a lot of the juice itself. But then you have to rinse the salt off, which kind of defeats the purpose of the salt in the first place, I believe. So I'm just going to try to... There you go. I think that'll be good enough. And I'm going to try to get as much of the sweet potato out. There we go. Good enough. I'm going to wash my sweet potato-y hands. And, yeah, so all that would have been in our potato pancakes, and would have steamed them rather than like actually cooked them and fried them, which is what we're going to do. But first, I'm going to throw it back over to our stove cam. So that we can get started on another part of our thing. Okay, there we go. Let me adjust that. So, we're going to be making some chicken to go along with it, and also a sauce. I'm going to worry about the sauce first, because that can go ahead and reduce and thicken while we do the rest of the stuff. I got some sweet potato juice on my glasses. Just going to wipe that off real quick. There we go. So we're going to do a half a cup of maple syrup, a half a cup of hot sauce, and some brown sugar. Oh, here. Let me turn on this light because I know that helps. There we go. That's better. So I'm going to use some of the syrup we have left over from the Saturday's episode. I'm also going to go grab some hot sauce. Where is that? Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. Yeah, use something with cayenne pepper because that's going to give it some heat. So I'm going with Frank's Red Hot. Okay, so let's grab our half a cup measurement. And we're going to do... Oh, hey, that's a third of a cup. Haha. You can't see her; she's standing just off screen. But my dog has decided to make an appearance. She is just staring at me from conveniently right behind the cabinets. Oh, she left because I talked about her. Okay, so half a cup of maple syrup. Half a cup. Half a cup of hot sauce. Oh, that's a great, delicious sound. Yeah. Okay, good enough. Um, we're also going to do a quarter of a cup of some brown sugar, because we added a lot of hot sauce. Oh boy, can I get to the brown sugar? If not, I'm just gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna do regular sugar, because I don't want to go digging for some brown sugar. It'll work just as well. There we go. Some sugar, some spice. There we go. Ooh. Okay, and we're gonna do this on let's say a notch above low, and we're gonna get our whisk. I wouldn't call this a tiny whisk. I'd call this a medium whisk. We're gonna medium whisk this together into one nice sauce. This would do great on wings. Kind of what we're gonna do with our chicken, which let's go back to there we go. Let's go back to our sweet potatoes. So do some flour, some salt, and some pepper. Really simple dish. Hence why I'm doing like the rest of the stuff. So we're gonna do 4 tablespoons. Oh, this is actually for 1 pound of sweet potato. I don't know how much this actually is, so in the sake of trying to be accurate, let's not fluid ounces, pounds. All right, zero that out. 1 pound, 1 ounce. Okay. So good. This is my recipe still work. I'm just gonna do a little bit more than 4 tablespoons. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should make, let me know. I'm always looking for ideas. If you have any food puns that I could use as episode titles, that would be really good too, because I'm slowly running out of those. Oh, I should probably put this in the thing instead of putting, yeah. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Sam, do you watch Pose? Or, I mean, anyone. But Sam will understand this more than anyone else. A character from Pose kind of reminds me of Gian. Oh, you haven't seen it? Okay. So there's a character named Poppy, who reminds me so much of like it's like Gian with Arian's acting. It's like if Arian was playing if Gian was playing Arian, it's exactly what it would be. The character's name is Poppy, and it just reminds me so much, especially this last episode. I was like, oh, that's Gian and Arian, and I don't know them well enough. And I also, they're not gay, so they wouldn't. I don't think they would watch Pose. Just like a gross generalization of the heterosexuals. I don't believe they would watch Pose. So I'm not going to be like, hey, this gay character, you both remind me of him. I can't believe you haven't seen. It's so good. It makes me cry, but that's probably because I'm a homosexual. Um, I've also been watching the Pride documentary series. That is so good. Um, it really tells a good story and not a whitewash story either. I was worried about that going into it. That all of a sudden it was just going to be like, yeah, and the white people helped and everything was great, which isn't what happened. So I'm going to mix this up while talking about that. So yeah, Pose is on its like third and final season, but it's just getting really, really good and really, really like emotional. And it's so sad, but also like so happy. Like the latest episode was like so incredibly happy, and then all of a sudden just like sadness. And it was like the end of the episode. I was like, but no, no, it can't be that. I'm just making sure you can't really overmix this. Um, I'm just making sure that there are no like flour pockets or pockets of egg that I haven't mixed well enough yet. Tomorrow night, I won't be streaming this, but this was a suggestion by my mother. We do tacos, but her definition of tacos are the white people tacos. And I am so excited for a white people taco night. Those are the ones. It's very nostalgic for me because that's what I grew up on. Is white people taco night because I am white people. So like, it'll be so much fun. I took her to this place in New Haven, Camacho's, that my friend now works at. And it's like, I guess it's authentic. Like, it has the Spanish names for everything, but also right next to it are the English descriptions of it. So it's not exactly, like, hard to figure out. But she was confused. It was hilarious. Our waiter, like, was trying to be helpful. And so was I. I was like, oh, you should get the gringo tacos. Because, like, that's the white people taco when you think of tacos. And my mom was like, I know what gringo means. That's a bad word. What was the name again of what? I talked about 3 things in like 30 seconds. The taco place is called, oh yeah, Camacho's, I believe. It's not Comanchos. I think that sounds wrong. Camacho's, I believe, is what it's called. It's really good. I'm not good at giving directions. It's in New Haven. If you search it up, you'll know. You'll find it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our stove so we can shape and cook these potato pancakes. We're going to do some oil, this is for frying. Okay. It said it was extra light tasting olive oil, and I was like, oh no, have I been using really? Oh, this this garage, like, it absolutely slaps. It didn't have to go so hard. It just opened in the middle of a pandemic, and it's just so good. The Siggy, my boy, how are you, my dude? Um, it absolutely slaps. Oh my god, I'm gonna say this wrong, and I'm gonna be mad at myself. Um, the tacos de birra, so fucking good. For those who don't know what those are, it was all over TikTok a couple months ago. Um, they're like shredded beef, with such a good seasoning, and then like a sauce to dip it in. That's like gravy almost. Oh, they're so good. Siggy, I'm great. Um, I was just telling everyone that our next stream on Saturday is going to be an outdoor stream. So I'm gonna set up the grill, gonna set it up all outside. So we're gonna be doing it in the sunlight ish. Um, oh, the sun is kind of setting right now outside, so I'm a little worried that like halfway through the stream I'm just gonna turn into Two Face of like really bright light on one side of my face and really dark and no light on the other side of my face. Um, oh, I'm just waiting for the oil to heat up so I could do these latkes. Um, give our sauce a stir so it doesn't burn. I'm gonna taste for seasoning using a spoon. Ooh. Ooh, that's really, really good. I think I could use a little more maple syrup. But that's really, really good. There we go. I'm going to hope this kind of reduces down a little bit. Because when we do the chicken, I want it to be a little crispy. Sort of a chicken wing adjacent sort of vibe. Yeah, sorry, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, kind of a chicken wing sort of thing. Because I'm also going to try to do an egg. I haven't decided if it's going to be sunny side up or scrambled. But I'm going to hope for sunny side up. I'm not great at making eggs, and I don't understand why. It's a very basic thing to do. Oh, I didn't turn the burner on. I'm so smart. uh, I started a new job today at this sign shop that's run by an older dude. So I was doing some work on my laptop for it because I'm a graphic designer for there, and he looks over my shoulder at like the file that I was closing, and it was the title card for this, and he was like, "What's 5 card Spud?" And I was thinking, I was like, in my mind, I was like, it's the first day. Do I want to tell him that I stream on Twitch? Um, I did tell him. He doesn't know what it is, so like, it wasn't. I have no worry that he's just gonna pop in and I'll be like, "Oh, hi," um, because he's older, so I'm not worried about it. Turn this up a little bit more, just so it thickens up. Oh, so yeah. Oh, yay. Yeah. Wait, isn't your dad a chef? No, don't tell him about what I cook. I don't want him to judge me. Um, so Sunday, yeah, right, Sunday. I'm in my days. Yeah, the 30th. No, yeah, the 30th. Yeah, I know my days. Haha. um, I know my days of the week. Um, is the pay per view for All Elite Wrestling, which is a competitor of one of the companies that still does wrestling. Oh, that oil is not hot enough yet. Oh well. Um, so they have their big pay per view Sunday, and me and my best friend Matt love to watch wrestling, and we haven't done so in a year because of the pandemic. So Sunday, we're finally going to be able to watch together, and I'm so excited. And then I was like, huh, he already said he wanted to be on this stream at one point. So let's see if we can do like two things at once, and kind of cook some stuff for the show, and also watch the wrestling show together later. And yeah, so his original idea, and the thing that kind of started our friendship was our mutual love of Cat in the Hat. The 2000s live action Cat in the Hat was me and his favorite movie as like a meme movie. So he really wanted to do the cupcakes from that one scene where he does the cupcakeinator. And it's like the spoof on the QVC commercial sort of idea. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so now we're starting to get some bubblage, which is good. It's what we want. So that was going to be the original plan, and that's still probably going to happen. But I thought since he at least was coming over to watch the wrestling, why not do like a big fight nighty sort of thing? So I'm really excited to show you guys the graphic I made for that. I've been sitting on it for like a week now because I had the idea, and I was like, this needs to happen. Like my mind will not rest until it happens. So I made it. It looks dope. That's one of the things I like about being a designer is, and a good one, is that I get to design all my own title cards and everything. And it all looks great because I made it. So yeah, Saturday. Oh, Saturday too. There's gonna be a new title card and a like whole new theme song, because that's the start to the summer series, where it's gonna be all outdoors. So that's gonna be Saturday at 6 o'clock. I'm gonna try to be a more consistent Twitch streamer, and so Monday and Saturday at 6 is when I'm gonna be streaming. That's like what I've decided. So there we go. All right, that's reducing. So that's the idea from now on. Mondays and Saturdays at 6 o'clock, and then like a special episode every now and again. So Saturday we have like I keep saying I made this like whole new theme song and title card and graphics and all that. I think I say we a lot because it sounds less pompous than like saying I. Like, oh, I made these graphics versus like, oh, we made these graphics. Because it's like, there's a team. So, anyway, I'm rambling a lot. I'm going to kind of flatten these out. So, oh no. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna flip some. I'm gonna kind of start flipping the ones I put in first. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, look at crispy, golden, beautiful, delicious. If I ever start a story and then don't finish it and you want to hear the ending of it, just like type it in the chat what the story was about, and I'll go back and finish it. Because I bounce around a lot. I definitely have ADHD. And also, semi recently found out I was dyslexic, which isn't a great thing while you're a designer. Oh, so that was also a thing. When I was putting in all these photos for the job I was doing, they were all headshots, and some of these girls, well, one of these girls, whoo, her tan was borderline something something. Yeah, I'm bounce. I always bounce off the walls, but especially like when there's going to be a guest on this show, I will definitely be a lot not as bouncy off the walls. But when it's just me by myself in a chat, oh boy, it's a lot. There's a lot of tangents on tangents on tangents. That sauce is going to get nice and thick. So I'm just going to do a layer of paper towels so it can soak up some of that grease. There you go. All right, I'm going to pull you. There we go. I'm going to pull this one. Ooh, it's just... And that one. I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit. And we're going to use our little tiny quarter of a cup thing measurement to scoop our next one. Oh, so yeah, this girl. This girl's tan, white girl. This girl's tan, whoo, borderline, like almost blackface, like almost, like super super close to the point where I was like, oh, oh. I literally was like, oh no. And like I can't edit the photo because that wasn't my job. My job was to just put them into a template. But like, yeah, it was. Okay, so I'm also going to open a window because when you're frying, it's going to create some smoke. And I don't want the fire department coming here just because I decided to fry something. Which, thank God, hasn't happened because I would be so embarrassed. I also want to turn down the heat because I know these are going to be a little too dark. Not what I'm going for. Ooh, yeah, that's a little crispy. Not going for that deep of a color. We're just going for a light golden brown, not a deep mahogany. Oh yeah, so back to Sam's dad liking to hear my cooking exploits. My friend Matt, his whole family watches. Like when they watch a stream, they like actually watch it as if it was like a real cooking show on a real program, like channel. And like one time, Matt was like, "Yeah, my mom thinks you're doing great," and I was like, "What?" I didn't realize that like people outside of my family, like their family watches. Okay. It was a real weird experience, and also, I'm trying not to watch my. Well, I'm trying to watch my language a little, because I feel weird about like swearing in front of them, but also, this is how I normally am. So I don't want to really change that just because different people are watching. Oh, okay. I'm just trying to wash off the flour and the egg that are on my hand because that's not a lot of fun. If you want to go super traditional, first of all, you wouldn't be using sweet potatoes. You'd be using regular potatoes. And second of all, I would use like, instead of this sauce, I would use like a tomato, no, not tomato. Oh wow, sour cream or applesauce or a combination of both. I'll never forget, like, one time my mother made these and the oil wasn't hot enough. So she made them and it just soaked up the oil instead of it. Instead of like it frying like this is now, it just completely soaked up all the oil. So like the first couple were literal oil slicks, and I felt so bad, but everyone made fun of her, and we just haven't let her live it down. Um, I'm probably gonna add. Oh, I need to put it down another layer of paper towel. I'm gonna add a bit more oil because if this is a non-stick, this is when like it would start to get really good. But my non-stick pans are downstairs, so in the basement, and I don't want to go downstairs while I'm on stream because that seems weird. So we're just gonna suffer here with adding a little bit more oil to our pan. Yeah, see, it's smoking, which is a sign that we've reached the olive oil smoking point, which not great. So I'm just going to turn that down before we throw in our final bits of the latkes. So in the back here, what I've been stirring is that maple hot sauce. And the reason I've been stirring it is because I know in this Red Hot, at least, that's what I use, yeah, in this Frank's Red Hot, that's mostly water. So I'm trying to reduce the water that's in there and make it a bit thicker. There we go. Okay, so I think we have enough for 2 more. I'm going to press this into a patty. There we go. And this last one is going to be a bit on the smaller side. There we go. Okay. There. Put my thing there. There we go. Oh, if you guys want to see me play video games, I'm not good at it. I'm very, very not good at it. I think the only video game I'm like okay at is not Smash Bros. Mario Kart. But I haven't played that in so long that like I think I used to be like better than my friends, but not good enough to like do online races. So I don't know and I haven't played in like months. So I don't know where that skill is, where that skill level lies. Okay. There we go. Pull this last one. And then pull this actual last one. Now, I'm going to turn this off and pour off this oil because I'm going to be making this chicken in a very white person way, in that I'm gonna I'm gonna use whatever oil is left in here, and then I'm gonna simmer it in some chicken stock. That's gonna be the plan. That's the goal. I have my chicken here. That gonna break out. So these are boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and there we go. Okay. So I'm gonna throw these down. There's gonna be a lot of splattering, and then I'm gonna go in with some chicken broth and use that to not only cool down this pan, but also simmer this chicken. Okay. There we go. That's better. That's easier. That should fit, right? Yeah, that fits. I'm gonna add some seasoning to that. Don't worry, I'm not gonna just do chicken simmering in chicken broth. I'm just washing my hands of all that chickeny grossness. Oh, do you like this little cloth that I have? It has bananas on it. It's like a not quite a paper towel, not quite a sponge. It's cute. I use it to wipe down my knives once I'm done washing it. Oh, so yeah, let me put some seasonings in our simmering liquid that we got going on. And, I'm going to pop this into the sink. So what do I want to put in there? Let's do some garlic. I'm going to do the rest of this garlic, which is 2 cloves, a really small one and a really big one. I'm not actually going to mince this. I'm just going to kind of pop it and, oh, here. Can move you back. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to peel the garlic and crush it and pop it in there because I don't need. I want to be able to fish out the chunks once this chicken is done cooking, but I still want the garlic in there. So there we go, and there we go. I'm gonna do some salt on that because that's gonna really help with the the sciencey portion of the show. A little bit of salt is gonna bond is gonna help pull out the allicin, which is the stuff that makes garlic garlicky. Um, so I'm just gonna put that in there. Later, pull out some of that, and I just let it sit there for a few seconds just to what's the thing from It's Alive with Brad Leone? It's like a two-part epoxy. So part one and part two are both in the garlic, and there we go. I'm gonna turn this back up because I put it off because I thought I was done, but I'm not. So, yeah. I'm going to let this chicken cook through, and then I'm going to shred it, throw it in with our sauce here, and I think that might be it. I don't know. I don't think we're going to do an egg. I don't think we're going to do an egg. I think. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Here, I'm going to do a half-hearted Twitch plea to my audience. Chat, you decide if there's going to be an egg on this dish or not. That was my best Twitch streamer voice. Yeah, bro. We're totally going to put an egg on this, or maybe we won't. Cool. No egg. The chat has decided. So once this chicken's done, I'm gonna shred it, throw it in, mix it with the sauce, and then plate this up, and hopefully it turns out really, really good. I'm sure it will. That sauce is already really, really good, so can only imagine what it's gonna be like all put together. Oh, and also one of the next upgrades to this whole system is either going to be a new camera, which is going to be one of these, which is one of the webcams that's popular today, or it's going to be a wireless microphone. It's going to be one of the two right now. I'm leaning towards another camera so I could do a 3-camera stream, and that'll be really fun. So I think I'm going to lean towards that. But, you know. Oh, and also, if anyone knows how to stream, or not stream, wow. If anyone knows how to raid, let me know in the chat, because I don't know how. And I think that would be a fun thing to do. Do I know how? Not at all. Let's see. Oh, haha, there's a button that says raid channel. Okay, I'm pretty sure our chicken is done. because that was a pretty aggressive. That was a real aggressive simmer. So I'm just going to pull this, move us over to... Oh, okay. So, yeah. So once I'm done plating, let's raid a channel. I think that'll be fun. Okay, so... no, I'm going to shred this. So I'm going to use 2 forks. And, oh, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, so the channel I think we're going to raid is the channel that goes by the name of Pixelated Vicky. I just found her on the, like, when I looked up Twitch, like, food and cooking, the category I stream under. Oh, no. What happened? Oh, hold on. Sorry. Oh, boy. There we go. Okay. I don't know what happened. She was making these treats for her dog, which is a corgi who's gorgeous and beautiful. I just want to pet it. Oh, I think I'm out of battery on that camera. Okay. Haha. Surprise. Sorry, I'm just switching out these cameras right now. Oh, don't look at the dirty sink. Oh, boy. All right. Okay. Let me shred up this chicken. Okay. I also have some sour cream here that I'm going to use. My family bought these, like, the thing called HelloFresh. I'm going to show you a wild Riley. She smelt food. She came running. Okay, cool. Chicken shredded. Gonna try to pick this all up, put it in our sauce. Oh, wait, hold on. I got a offering to the gods. Okay, that's not too hot. Both of them. Okay, ready? There you go. And I have to put Gracie's on a table. There you go. Okay. Sorry. All right, everyone now has a bit. That's it. That's all I'm giving you. Go lay down. Okay. Sorry, I'm just adding the last bit to our offering to the gods. Yeah. And let me grab a plate so I could plate this up, take a few photos, and then we're gonna raid a person for the very first time for me. Okay, so to plate this, I'm gonna take 2 of our lovely potato latkes. I'm gonna do a bit of salt on them first before. There we go. A bit of salt in there, and boom. Let's take some of our chicken. Okay, so we have some of our chicken there, and then we're going to use this really little, adorable little sour cream packet that I have just laying around. Woo! That went everywhere. Oh boy. Okay, so do a bit of a. Okay. All right. Oh man, I got myself. Man, I also landed on this melon back here. Um, okay. Sorry, the reason I'm tilting you like this is to see my face. There we go. Okay. There we go. Trying to center myself. There. Okay, cool. So we have our latke benedict sort of things. A little latke. Ooh, you can make a sandwich out of these. That would be really fun. So I have a bit of the chicken, a bit of the potato pancake. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that is so good. That sauce is everything. Um, wow, that sauce is so good. You have the really crispy potato latkes. You have the really well seasoned chicken, and then you have the sour cream. I think the egg would have been too much. Um, so thank you guys so much for watching. Um, I'm gonna end the stream and then we're gonna rate a person. I think maybe. Um, there, I think I did it.